Yo, what's good? It's your boy L. Dot Millie, whatever. 1212 Digitals in the building, of course. Yeah, there's just a couple of things I wanted to run through. I was on Facebook earlier, and like my timeline was just flooded with a lot of things that sparked a conversation within me. So I want to share that conversation with you guys. I know, told you I'm kind of crazy. So, first thing, stop letting people control how you live. You know, these people have a narrative that they want you to live your life by, but it's your life, it's not theirs. You know, so when they are telling you what you should do and how you should do it, that's just an opinion. You don't have to listen to it. It's not your to-do list for the day. You know, live your life the way you want to live your life, the way you're comfortable with living your life, and stop listening to other people. You know, like you can listen to them, but you don't have to follow. You know, they're not your parents, and even if they are your parents, they live their own lives already. You know, you gotta do the same. You know, the basic narrative when we first started coming of age in this world was go to school, get a job. Why not, gain financial understanding, stack your dough up, invest your money, own property, own a business? Why wasn't that the narrative that we were told growing up? Why was it strictly go to school, get a job? Was it for financial security? Because that's a facade. There is no way possible a job can give you financial security. Like, hear me out before you start flooding the comment section with all of this rhetoric. I want you to just listen. If you work for someone, right? They're paying you what they want to pay you, what they believe you are worth, not your actual value. They're paying you what they believe you are worth. And then when you stop bringing value to that person, they can eliminate you from the job. So how is that security? Yeah, I mean, while you're working, you get paychecks to pay your rent, to buy your groceries, to buy your materialistic things. Yes, but at the end of the day, any given day, your employer can decide you are no longer of value. Then what? So it's a facade. A job cannot give you financial security. If you work in a 9 to 5, yo, kudos, do your thing. As long as you have a plan in the end. If you don't have a plan, if your plan is strictly just to work and then one day hopefully retire, then cool, that's your life. But you're happy with doing that. But if you have a dream and you're working a 9 to 5 until you retire, then you're disrespecting yourself. Because first off, who told you that you're going to live long enough to the age of retirement? Hell, who told you that you're going to live to see tomorrow? If you were going to die today, well, not today, if you were going to die tomorrow, what would you be doing right now? The bills you went.
Attention unsigned artists. Still looking for a place to be discovered? Why wait to be featured? Place your dream in your hands. Visit www.1212mag.com today and get featured in the only magazine that matters. Available online and in print formats. 1212 Mag. Discover your next favorite everything.
Care about because you're gonna be dead, right? The job you wouldn't care about because you're gonna be dead. Relationship that you really wasn't happy in being with, that's out the window because you were going to be dead. Why does it take death for people to see that it's time to do what they want to do in life? You don't need to be 65, 67 years old to buy your dream car. You don't need to be 65 for your kids to go to college with. You don't have to wait to live the type of life that you want to live now. Find out how much your things cost. The things you want, your dream car, how much does it cost? Then break it down. How long would it take for you to get that? You want a dream car. Okay, your dream car is, let's say, a BMW i8. $175,000 car, depending on which model you get. So, or no. If you don't want the i8, you want the Audi R8, right? Okay, another $100,000 plus car. So find out how much you got, how much you're making. Multiply that by the time, by time. How long would it take for you to get $100,000, or whatever it's going to take for you to get that car? And then start working towards it. You don't have to be 50 years old to get the R8. You don't have to be 65 years old to buy that Ferrari that you always wanted. Find out how much it costs now and start grinding for it. You want to go on a trip? You want to take your family on a trip? Find out how much it's going to cost. If you never apply action, how are you going to know? For all you know, you could possibly afford that right now. There's a lot of deals going on. In this world, technology has brought us a long way. You have sites like Groupon, you have sites like Travelocity or Priceline, whatever, find out. Just look. You might find out that it does not cost as much as you thought it would. And then when you are 65, 70 years old and you're trying to live your retirement life, who said that you don't want to do anything? Who said that all you want to do is sleep all day or walk around the house in your underwear and stuff? Who said? If you're good with numbers, look at stocks. If you're good with business, start one. Take a chance. But find out, because you might not need as much as someone told you you would. Because think about it, when you hear most of your no's or most of your suggestions on how you live your life, what are those people doing? Those are always people who've never been in that field, who don't do what you're doing, who have literally no idea on how to do it. But they're telling you how to do it. They don't own a house, but they're telling you how to get one. They don't own their own car, but they're telling you how to. Now, don't get me wrong, you have some elders out here or some experienced people who have been through the process and don't go through the process now, and they're able to tell you, or they worked with someone through step by step to get to where you're trying to go, so they can give you some valuable advice. But for the most part, you have dudes living in the projects telling you how to get a house. Every step, what you need to do, right? So then you do it, you go to the bank, and find out that's not how it goes. So how much time did you just lose? Because you were too lazy to get off your behind to find out for yourself. What it was going to cost for you to get that house. Some of you guys get tax refunds. And what do you do with it? A nice lump sum, whether it's $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, whatever. What do you do with it? How do you make your money work for you? So you went a whole year working, and then as soon as you got the check, you just spent it? That check could have led to your dream vacation, your dream job, dream whatever. You use it on your kids? Cool. Kudos. Anybody who's doing the right thing, this is not for you. This is for those people who are constantly complaining about their life not being where they want it to be, and they are applying absolutely no effort to changing that scenario. This is who that's for. Finally, chase your dreams. Start crossing things off your bucket list now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. Write down a list of all the things you want. Now. Not when you're 65, not when you're 50, but now. Write down all the things that you want in life. The house, the car, 5 cars, 20 cars. You want 30 businesses, 40 business, whatever. Write down the whole list. Then go online and price each and every item. Most of you will be surprised when you find out how close you are or how much of that list you can actually afford. Don't get caught up in the glamour and the glitz. Live your life. Your life is here. Live it. Don't wait. Tomorrow's not promised to you. And that doesn't mean just for your dream. That means for everything. Tomorrow is not promised. The person you're laying up with right now may not be the person you lay up with tomorrow. That's just how life goes. So don't wait. And don't let everybody else around you suffer because you're too scared to take the journey. Ask for help. Because there are resources out here, but you have to look. You have to ask people for help. If you see somebody who's more successful than you, ask them, hey, yo, how did you get to that next level? Most people will tell you. Because when people are successful, they love to help others find success. That's the thing a lot of you don't understand. Successful people want to help you. But the key word is help you, not give you a handout, not give you 30 years of information because you're being lazy. But genuinely help you. Hey, this is what I'm doing right here. Check it out when you get a chance. If you like it, let me know. I'll give you X amount for this, or I will hook you up, make your own, whatever. Like, show them that you're working. Show them that you're doing something with your life. Don't just go there and call them up every day. Hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? How do you do? No, don't do that. Get off your behind just like they did. Look up all your information. Look up what you need and go for it. And then the parts you don't understand, that's what you reach out for. You don't reach out from the beginning like, hey, I'm looking to buy a...
Attention unsigned artists. Still looking for a place to be discovered? Why wait to be featured? Place your dream in your hands. Visit www.1212mag.com today and get featured in the only magazine that matters. Available online and in print formats. 1212 Mag. Discover your next favorite everything.
Oh, and there's a dealership right down the block? Come on. Like, don't do that. Because if you're hungry, you get up, you go in your refrigerator, and you eat. Or you go to your stove and you make your plate. So why, if it's your dream, won't you get up and go get it? I want you to remember something before I go. Every single successful person out here has been labeled a crazy person, a foolish person, an idiot, stupid, a bum, lazy, insert name here, until they did it. You're going to be judged. Period. You're going to be criticized by people who do not understand what it is you're going after. That's just what's going to happen. And if you're afraid of losing friends, and I do mean friends, I need you to remember you were born by yourself. You are going to die by yourself. A little lengthy. Sorry for the preaching. But it's your boy L. Dot. Holla at me. Peace.